Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. I had to go walk the dog. But let us continue our journey through the war within and see how far we can get today. Now, where are we? Delve into the earth ready to turn in. I left off last night with trying to.
Keeper's
I
beard!
did my first delve.
Quarry is overrun with Fungarians!
And whose fault is that? Your edict is to protect the Isle, not just the city and not just the Oathsworn.
Let's get down to business then.
Not sure what expected to find coming here. Edgalon and her people have built a beautiful life for themselves. She cares for her people. That I can respect. Now that we're here, we should help her. If she once was the Stone Ward, then her people should still have the skills and resources to repair the Coreway. She and Balgrim have a complicated history, I have no doubt. But they must put that aside for now.
I did. Must have been hard for you to walk away.
Yes,
Stay a while
I
and
was
listen.
the Stone Ward. With the Stonebound, I built all of Dornegal, but I could not remain there. The Stonebound continued to mine and build and maintain. That was our edict. But after thousands of years, the Titans were silent, and yet we still built. My people wanted something more. Many began to drop their tools and leave for the wolds. I argued for them, that we all should be able to choose. But Baelgrim was furious, and Merrick's would not defy the Titans either. And so, I joined my people here.
Leaving all you know for what you think is right. That takes some courage.
Or faulty programming. We are free, but we did choose to live unprotected. And now, my people suffer again.
Well, I may be an outlander, but I think you're in the right. And these Oathsworn should be protecting you. Having a different opinion doesn't make you any less earthen.
That is not Baelgrim's assessment.
Well, let's hope he'll come around. For now, we can only help ourselves and get your people healed.
Greetings, Outlander.
Thank you for saving my people from the Nerubian.
Conversation terminated.
You stabilized most of the injured, but many of the Earthmen you saved need more help. Nerubians often fight with corrosive poisons that eat away at our stolen bodies. Hungarian flesh has long been used by our healers for its medicinal powers. The Hungarian takeover of the quarry is one unexpected boon for our situation. One we will adapt to. And Edglon looks grimly proud. One we will adapt to, as the Unbound always do. But I cannot leave Idona's side. Will you help me? Collect 10 Hungarian chunks.
Forge your own
Alright.
path.
What do you gotta say,
Do you
Stoneward?
require aid?
The quarry's overrun with Hungarians, all the mining tunnels are collapsed, and we do not have the time to clear them out and rebuild. However, I did spy a good amount of ore on the ground on the way here. We just we could it would be a start at repairing the quarry. But I am need here, and Adgalon's people, my people, will you gather the ore in my stead? Okay.
Be vigilant, Outlander. You gather the ore. Edelgon, how can I help?
That's the first time you've asked that question. But you can start by helping the injured.
Let me see, can I make anything? I can unravel. Oh, I need a work table. Okay. They're fighting the big fungal. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I die. Did not mean to attack y'all, but oh, nope, don't need no stamina. See if I get you. I need a sidearm. Can I dual wield this?
I can't wield that yet.
No, I cannot. Alright.
I need to target something first.
Okay, this is not where I need to be. I was gonna leave you alone. Let's find this chest real quick.
I don't have a target.
What is your query?
Play as much as you can. It's still my priority, but these injured need help immediately.
Conversation
It's not
terminated.
much, but this sword should help stabilize the core away. With Agalon's help, we'll be able to reclaim the quarry and its mines and establish a supply line to Dwarngall.
I have work to do.
Speak freely and
Please hurry. The
honestly.
ruby's poison will deal irreversible damage given enough time. If it erodes enough of her frame or seeps into her memory gem, we may not be able to save them.
Heed the call of the
Brought back more
unknown.
than expected. Now I'll make the
Come back
politics.
and share your
The last thing I
experiences.
expected today was to see Beldrum, much less receive his help. But I guess since the coreway was damaged, he had no choice. I do not know how to compute this. It is only logical to accept it. Eglon begins crushing the fungal flesh roughly in her stone hands. It becomes a masticated pulp disturbingly quickly. Here, mix this with mud and apply it to the injured. Heal 5 injured
Go.
designate.
This poultice can mend even our stone bodies.
Okay.
Belgrim, your help is appreciated.
You were right. I have been remiss in fulfilling my edict.
Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool. Good. Now for Ebona. She's fading.
My Storm Rook can take her to Dornegal. Perhaps the healers there can help.
Belgrim, thank you. The Unbound welcome all.
Earl freezes more. Belgrim and finally you. I thank you. It's been a long time since I received help from Outlanders or these Earthsworn. Now, ooh, I got you. Yep. Okay.
Follow what drives you.
No, kitty, move.
Conversation initiated.
That was a long time.
As you will.
Oh, okay. Rubians are attacking the Earthen again. We must follow that swarm. I fear we are outnumbered. But if the Earthen can come together and stand with us, we may stand a chance.
We will survive.
Take one of the rams, Belgrim. It's no Stormrook, but it's faster than going on foot.
I have never ridden one, but how difficult can it... Whoa there!
I'll bring the Unbound to the Coreway. We'll meet you in Dornegal.
Body is crossed with cracks and ruby and poison, almost furrowed away its hands and feet. Flesh and thick mud paste hold them together. And they just leave us.
These damn bugs! They're attacking our injured!
Have you heard anything I need to know?
The wounded rooms are kicking in the earth when they're down. Moore suddenly points to the center of the battlefield. There, in the middle. Xerix again? And Alaria. Oh, mountain strength be with me. You gotta help him.
You may take your leave.
Oops, I jumped the gun. Let me go back.
The edicts are my guide.
Curse Rui is attacking the triage site. Repel the Ruin attack.
We are the bedrock.
Alright.
I must defend my people.
Wildbrand, who are you?
I
But of
hope
course,
Dagran and my
another
dog are okay.
Outlander. I'm
Let's
Wenbrand,
go.
tamer of the Cinder Bees and creator of Cinder Brew. Wenbrand squares himself up so you could be impressed. As if you should be impressed. I brought barrels of Cinder Brew to help the injured. I thought drinking it would ease their pain. but for most it just caused more burning pain. I refuse to let my brew go to waste. Maybe it can be weaponized. The Nerubians are just bugs after all. Organic and flammable. This barrel here is a perfect test subject. Use Cinder Brew to repel the Nerubian attack.
Returning. Pick up that cinder brew keg. I have an idea. Now, toss it in there. Ha! I knew it would work. Let's light them up.
But I missed you. No problem.
Hold on! Help is on the way! Find cover, quickly!
She must suffer for what she has done.
Speak freely. No direct
Mountains
opinion.
fall on me. That was incredible. And you think that would have been the drinking stuff?
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
And covered his head to toe in Urium, ichor, and blood. Good work. Good gruesome work.
May the edict guide you.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
We know the Ruvians are in league with Zalatath. And we have a fair idea why they attacked us in Dalaran. They seem bent on destroying the Earthen, even kicking them when they're down. But why? Is it because the Coreway is the key to destroying it? Was not enough? Maybe what we're doing here, repairing the Coreway, is just what they don't want us to do. We should go back to Dorangal and try to piece this together. Return to the Foundation Hall in Dorangal.
May your hammer strike true.
They're retreating. Your cinder brew makes for quite the weapon, Wenbrand.
Meet us at the Foundation Hall, champion. The fight against the Nerubians is far from over.
Well, let me put it on. Alright, it's time to head back to Dorangal. It's funny.
I am glad you're
We're
back,
moving around like we own this
Athelgar.
place.
The council is needed here in Dornagol more than ever.
It is time we stand as one and strike back against the Nerubians.
Yep, all four.
You address the Queen Regent
The council
of the
reunited.
Dark
Hopefully, we
Iron
can put the past aside and the Coreway repaired. Hopefully, they'll help us with the Ruvians and Zalatath. Better than what I got on? Yes. Okay.
If you hear anything I need, let me know.
I bid you welcome.
Bound have arrived with the equipment and resources needed to begin repairing the coreway. This is a momentous occasion, one for the archive. I would not say this to Adelgon, but I see the Titan's hands in it. And now it is time for me to exercise my directive. I have devised a plan for how to organize our workers most efficiently and have also allocated supplies to welcome them. Take these orders to Edelgon's workers. I cannot say her name to save my life. So that they can begin in earnest. We will meet you there shortly. Distribute Merrick's orders to 10 unbound workers around the coreway.
Very Adelgon and I will oversee the repairs. This will be no small task.
Alright. Okay. The renowned quartermaster. Alright, I'm not going to worry about side quests for the moment. I just want to get the main story done. Alright. Let's give these bearded ladies something to do. Okay.
These repairs will be wasted if we're attacked again. We need to bolster our defenses.
You address your
You as
council
many workers,
lords
the
of
coreway repairs will
Dornigal.
be take time. We need to decide what to do in the meantime.
I have work to do.
Conversation initiated.
I know the Unbound can repair and unblock the coreway expeditionally, but I also know the Nerubians, if they see an opportunity for an ambush, they'll take it. With our back turned, excuse me, and our focus on the coreway, we are prime targets. We need to rally my storm riders and form a perimeter around the Dorangal in case of an attack from within or from without. Meet me outside of Storm Perch, and I will call upon my troops there. Challenges may be completed solo or up to 3 party members. Follow him into
Fly
the
high.
rotary.
Meet me outside the Storm Perch. We will rally the Storm Riders and protect the Unbound.
This sounds like a dungeon. Yep, it's a dungeon. Which that is interesting. Making it where we can go solo.
Over here. We will fly to the rookery together. We protect the people of the Isle.
Once the storm riders are gathered, we will form a perimeter around the coreway to protect the workers. The Nerubians will not catch us nowhere a second time.
May the
Let's
Titans
go!
carve your path.
I will join a follower dungeon to see how this goes. My first ever follower dungeon. I'm gonna drag this here action bar. Okay.
Before us stands the Storm Perch, Outlander. It is the command center and rookery for all Storm Riders. This is highly irregular. Why are these Storm Rooks tethered here?
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted. Hurry! If we free these Storm Rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness.
Outlander, with me. Koratai! What are you doing? Stop this!
What is that orb? It's radiating dark energy, and it's affecting the Storm Rooks. While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later.
Gorin, what have you done?
The title, the throne, it should have been mine, Pilgrim.
I follow the...
You never deserved to be Stormward!
I left Gorin, my second, in charge of the Storm Perch when I left to investigate your Dalaran's crash. What has that traitor allowed to happen in my absence?
That's why you've been a little sleepy.
Rest well, Curios. You deserved a better rider than Goran. I will deactivate Goran myself for this sacrilege.
Now, there we go. Hmm.
Finally, I thought I'd have to fight Goran on my own.
Come, Outlander. We will press forward and rescue who we can. Their edict has been changed by some dark influence. Go, find Volkmar. He will take you to safety.
Alright, everybody, I'm back. It is already 9:48.
Come then, face me. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. I command this rookery by right. The might of my hammer! My valor, your ruin! Your death is my directive! Feel my blessing! I deserve this power!
The same dark magic that was emanating from the Storm Riders is more powerful here.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way. Follow me.
Okay, I went the wrong way. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I was afraid I was gonna land on that metal piece right there. Okay. And I climb up that piece.
What is that? What did Gorin bring here? have to take it down.
Take out the creatures channeling on that core. Seen nothing like it. Agreed. Volkmar, engage the target. Let us return to the council. I must report to them.
Alright. Now, that's done. Yeah, should take me back to the beginning. Alright. Let's turn this in.
What is your command? The Titans will return.
Clearance granted.
Be
This
ready.
armor is greatly reserved for Storm Riders, but for your valor, we give you special clearance in wearing it.
Return if you wish to
We are granting you
speak
clearance to
again.
wear our armor, but to focus the Storm's power through it, as the greatest Storm Riders do. The greatest Storm Riders in our order do not merely possess the power of the Storm, they've mastered it, and this mastery is forged over battles. Collect 500 Storm Spirits by slaying powerful enemies. Okay. No problem.
May the Titans carve your path.
You're all the way over there.
I've tracked the Nerubians to a burrow near the meadery. They must be after the Cinder Brew.
And without the Storm Riders,
I serve the Titans
The entire rookery,
unswervingly.
I see. At least the source was destroyed. I lament the loss of so many Storm Riders, but if the corruption has spread to Dorangal,
Must go. Apologies.
it is my oath-sworn duty
when my
to
Storm
protect
Riders are
the
inactive,
Corway.
Dorangal is undefended, save a handful of peacekeepers. If the Nerubians attack us here again, Dorangal will fall, and all of us with it. It is imperative we draw them away from the city and take out their commander. We can and will make our own web and capture Zraxus in it. I have a plan. Alright, let's see what you got.
Fly high, strike true.
You cannot trust the Nerubians to keep away from the Koroi once it's repaired. What's the
May the
plan?
Titans carve your path. They want the Cinder Brew? I propose we let them have it, and then ignite it.
Now hold on! That will reduce my meadery to rubble!
I will see to its repair, Wenbrand. You have my word.
Fine. But if my stock is involved, then so am I.
Excellent. Then we are aligned.
Alright.
The edicts are my guide. Conversation terminated.
Your archer friend is right. We must eliminate Zraxus and his forces if the Koroi is to remain safe. Let's head to the Cinder Brew meadery at
Be
once.
vigilant.
On your signal, I'll lure the Nerubians to the meadery.
And we will prepare a welcome for our guests.
Nice shoulders. Ooh, a Dragon Coin. No, wrong button.
I follow the Council's
The
directive.
Titans Marines have not made their move to take the mead yet.
I have work to do.
If all the Cinderbrew Craigs here, this meadery would burn hotter than the forge grounds if they were all ignited. I surmise that's why Wimbrand's kegs were made out of the stout and strong ironwood. They do not break or catch fire easily. Luckily, we can start a reaction from inside if we lead fuses into each of them. Those ropes workers left around should work in a pinch. Collect 4 rope fuses
May the
for
edicts
sizzle kegs.
guide you.
Dorn. Evacuation area. Look, you can blow up my life's work, but it's our only choice, but I will not put my workers in danger. This is the path we all choose, but I won't have them sacrifice themselves to fire or Nerubians for it. Tell them that I said they need to get out of here immediately, and if a single one of them gets so much as a chip, the council will have a lot to answer for. Evacuate 8 unbound meat
Well,
workers.
are you sure this will work, Baelgrim?
It will. It has to.
Then let's get started.
Alright, let's go. Oh, she was doing this quest.
What path brought you here?
Oops, I fell. Where is that? Was there, so I have nothing over here to grab. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there you are.
Communication and...
Glad to hear
sorry.
that the assets clear
Hello.
out without much fuss.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Xerxes will fall by my hand. That is my directive. It is my will.
We are the bedrock.
The meteor is
We are
evacuated
the
and the explosives are
foundation.
primed. It's time to bait the Nerubians into our trap. Your compatriot is by the Nerubian burrow north of here. She told me to her directive is to keep watch over it in case the Nerubians make a move before we are ready. So far, they've not made a move and may now need coaxing. Take a keg of cinder brew to the burrow. Tossing it in the stir should stir their nest. Tossing it in should stir their nest. Rendezvous back as well with us back at the mead yard quickly after. Throw a keg of cinder brew mead into the Nerubian burrow.
Fly, set off the keg and hurry
All
back
right.
to the mead yard. Then we will finish our preparations.
Let's be off.
Over here, champion. Let's burn some Nerubians to cinders.
Alright, to the area.
Return to the meadery. I'll lead them into the trap.
Let me hurry up, I'll fly.
Do you require aid?
Swarm is on its way, prepare yourself.
I have work to do.
Okay.
May the Titans carve your path.
Oh, there we go. The Nerubians will strike out in anger and pride, which is exactly what we want. They will swarm the meadery soon, seeking to punish us for attacking their burrow. We'll hold them here on the ground while you watch from the sky. When Xerxes appears to command his army, we'll light the fuses. Wembrandt scouted together. Wembrandt scourged together some supplies that we can use to corral the Nerubians. Set them up quickly, and we will get you to a Stormrook. Go! Head to head off the Nerubians at the Cinderoom Meadery until the Queen's Guard Xaxis appears. If Xaxis is slain here, the Corway should be safe from a second attack. And are you better than my legs that I have? Excuse me, yes you are.
May
The Nerubians will soon start swarming from the north.
place our defenses in their path. The honey will slow them down, and the mead and pollen will help us tear through them. We are out of time. Come, let us get you on a Stormrook. What is your query?
Alright, the Nerubians will swarm this place soon enough. Finish your preparations quickly.
We are the best.
Prepare yourselves. They're coming.
We will keep them gathered by the kegs, thin out the swarm, and stop them from getting past us.
And from wrecking my meadery before we do.
Baelgrim, they're chewing through the fuses.
We still have 2 fuses left. Keep fighting. Keep drawing them in.
No, they severed all of the fuses.
Stay focused. These monsters cannot leave here alive.
Stubborn earth, you will not impede my ascension!
Outlander, leave this to me.
Okay.
The fuses! We can't ignite the kegs!
I must fulfill my edict.
What? Forget the edicts!
I cannot. That is why it must be me. You must guide the Earthen.
Baelgrim!
One last ride, then you're free. Syrinx! My directive is to protect this isle, and the Earthen. All the Earthen. Glory to the Titans! Long live the Earthen!
Baelgrum. Oh, twisting paths.
He's gone. We did it, but he's gone. Yes, I
Xerxes
am the
is dead.
former
We did it.
Stone Lord.
It's over. Pilgrim did it. She repeats the last phrase to herself over and over, more quietly each time, as if unable to process the event.
Conversation terminated.
We dealt a heavy blow to the Rubians, but Pilgrim. Adigalon pauses to compose herself. He was infuriatingly rigid, and we argued ceaselessly, but in the end, he was the defender of our people, all of them. Pilgrim sacrificed himself to vouchsafe the Isle of Dorn from the Nerubians. Everyone needs to know that, and we can't let the Nerubians force our hand like that again. Go back to Merrick and Dorangal. Tell him we will come soon. We just need a moment.
As I... The Corway's repairs must continue. It's what Baelgrim would have wanted.
There was a ring nearby.
I see you return alone, Outlander. I presume not all went well. Do you have an appointment?
With the help of Adigalonian's workers, the major repairs on the Corway's machinery is complete. The Titan's willing. We'll soon fully functional once again.
We must talk
You're
later.
alive. But what of the others?
Go where the edicts lead.
With the help of already read that part.
The eternal
I heard the echo of the
Titans
explosion from
sculpt
here.
your
I presume you
path.
found victory, but your solitary arrival suggests not all is well. What happened? Speak to Agalon and inform Merrick of Pilgrim's fate. And are those better than defeat that I got on? Yes, they are.
Conversation terminate. Tell me what has happened.
Council Ward.
We have bad news.
Excuse me, Indigo? Doomwing. Okay, I know who that is.
I speak for the Unbound, but they have no master. We have repelled the Nerubians, but Baelgrim is gone.
I see. So he fulfilled his edict.
Not just that, he defended the Earthen, both the Oathsworn and the Unbound. More than anything, he wanted us to stand together again.
Then we will honor his memory by doing so. It will take time to fully repair the coreway, but the Outlanders can descend to the ringing deeps. The Earthen of the Isle of Dorn will support their endeavor, no matter what the edicts say. If we can bring the machine speakers back into the fold as well, then the Council will truly stand complete.
Thank you, Council Ward. Now, let's clear the last of that rubble.
Conversation initiated. Very good to meet you.
May we all learn from Belgum's valor. He died to preserve our people, our unity. We must not let that be in vain.
Go where the edict...
Outlander, I will accompany you to the ringing deeps. It is my home, and it too may need defending.
Are you here to chat or work?
Onward and downward it is then. We best follow after Speaker Brythe and see the state the ruins have left her home in. Magni, Daggerin, and I will accompany you down in due time. Would you mind roving ahead and making sure there's a warm welcome awaiting us?
Mind yourself, champion. We need you.
I'll think about it.
The edicts must
We
be
mourn the
followed.
destruction of our friend Balgrum, but Outlanders and their perseverance give us hope.
Having a Thragar here in Dornagol, it is an auspicious sign indeed.
What? Oh, right. Me? Oh, yes. A Thragar of old I am.
Will you be returning to your duties then?
Duties. Can you refresh my memory of what those are?
Of course. I suppose your memory is like mine. A little dim around the edges after a few thousand years. Our Thragar were the best of us. Chosen by the Titans and instilled with great power. They were our heralds, our generals. They made decisions for the Keepers in their absence. Your duty is to guide and protect us, to warn us of oncoming danger, which in a way, you have.
These other Thragar, they look akin to me.
They were larger, perhaps, but they shone, as you do, of hard minerals.
Azeroth, you fox. Did you do this on purpose? To pave the way here for us?
I'm sorry. My auditory functions did not catch that.
Needn't you mind. Had a stray thought. Thank you for jogging my memory.
Alright,
What
what
have
you
you
gonna say,
learned?
Larry? Do not be lulled into a false sense of victory. Zalatathia lives. So long as she schemes in the shadows, the safety we've secured here is fleeting, just as it was in Dalaran. While Anduin and the Earther tend to our wounded, I will protect them in the way I know best. Clenches her fists. By slaughtering all who threaten us. Stay a while and listen.
I do not miss.
Valyria, I heard you helped corner Xerix at the meadery. Thank you.
The Nerubians took so much from us. I will not let them do the same to the Earthen.
They've been good allies, and gracious hosts.
A welcome surprise, given that they've been living in isolation for thousands of years.
That may not entirely be the case. I asked about why they keep calling me Arathi, and apparently an Arathi armada arrived on Kazalgar a number of years ago. They're said to have formed a settlement in the caverns beneath the island. It sounds impossible, but if it's true, I want to see it for myself. They could prove to be allies in our fight against Xalatath.
No. We've secured a measure of safety here. Don't abandon it to chase shadows in the dark.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I'm doing what I must. Hunting down every last Nerubian. Following their trail back to Xalatath. And claiming vengeance for our dead.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Remain in Dornagal, Anduin. Leave the shadows to me.
Alright,
The
nobody
mountain
else to
lends
talk
us its
to.
strength.
Let me... I guess I... No. Before I head down, I'm going to see about my tailoring real quick. I just gotta find where the tailoring person is again. I think they're over here. Yes. Okay. Tailoring work table. Alright. Does that give me any levels? And yes, it did. Good. Alright, now we've got bandages, bolt, and cuffs. Bolt. And turn moss. Wool. Mosswood thread, so can't build anything. Note of intuition now. Where is that enchanter at? There's a kitty. You are leatherworking. You are skinning. Where is a guard? Nope, nope. No, no. Yes.
What is your command?
Profession's training and enchanting.
Faith,
Mark it on the map.
order. We must
Okay.
remember both.
You've unlocked the finishing region slot. Finishing regions grants benefits when crafted. Okay, let's see. I need to disenchant first. So nope. Which one pulls up on? There we go. I need to disenchant button. Let's see. Can I use you? No. So I will disenchant you. Do I get what I needed? Yes. Good. Okay. I no longer need you, so disenchant you.
Can't use that.
What? Cannot be disenchanted. Cannot use you, and I cannot use you. So I will disenchant you and disenchant you.
I can't use that.
What? Alright, I'll disenchant you then. And 426, and these are the fell sandals. Yes, so disenchant you.
I can't use that.
Cannot be sold nor disenchanted. Okay. Now, only got two. Alright. Let's traverse the causeway then. See if we can stay in the slipstream. No, don't lag out on me.
Speaker Bryn, the High Speaker, has the situation under control.
Under control? The station is in ruins.
Alright, get down, you. Let's go.
Directive?
By the Titans, look like the Nerubians did a number on our station. But I see no spattery fiends here, only struggling machine splinters.
May your cogs hold.
I've been away for too long. The machine speakers are clearly not faring well here. Does the High Speaker know about this? Nerubian sabotage and gross negligence are a devastating combination. We need to get Ironhold Station back up and running as soon as possible. It's a vital link between the ringing deeps and the city above. Please, like and Wolf, help our injured workers collect any salvageable cargo and restore safety to Ironhall Station.
Task, this is unacceptable. If Uzjax won't aid the injured, then we will.
Speaker Prize acknowledged. Oh. Outlanders, there's work to do. One of our larger mining carts has derailed. It's blocking the station's main junction. My workers' productivity is impaired and their functioning is suboptimal. The Titans put us here to work, but my workers aren't all working. Could you go and get us back on track? Excuse me. Be careful, you're made of flesh and bone. I don't want you to get crushed. Kitty, get out. Let's see. Dark Pack heals you, or sacrifice 10% of your maximum health. Soul Leech now absorbs an additional 15% of your health. I don't have Soul Leech. Let me look at something real quick. Banish, Brain Rush. Spell Domination, Volatile Agony, Infirmary, Cold of the Week, Soul Rot, Dark Harvest, Chance, Life and Touch. Hellstones. In Conjure now, demonic hellstones can be used multiple times in combat. Demonic hellstones cannot be traded. 60-second cooldown. Nice. I'll go for you. Okay. I got 23 slots left, so let's get to work. I forgot.
Appreciation offered.
Can I help you? No.
Expressing relief. Glad to see a friendly, whatever you are. Expressing relief. Glad to see a friendly, whatever you are. Timely intervention. I declare my gratitude. Expressing relief. Glad to see a friendly, whatever you are. Painful. Not a memory I'm going to keep.
How am I in combat when I'm not in combat?
The machines must be preserved.
Thank you for getting the workers to their feet. You restored order, or at least enough for us to get back to work. The best way to impress Foreman Utz is by getting work done, and if you're doing that, whispers, but tread carefully. He's loyal to the powers that be, so we should watch what we say.
May the deeps continue to ring.
Report requested. Did you find anything? What is... It's a what? A Skydrin? This information is irrelevant to my assessment. Focusing on work.
A Skarden? Here? Does the High Speaker know?
Oh, Skardin. My bad.
That is not your concern. We do as he commands.
I speak for the machines.
I'm seeing legitimate concerns. We have to do something about the Nerubians, even if High Speaker won't. If he won't do something, I will. The High Speaker sent me to the service because I wasn't reasonable. I think we should have a chance to reason with him. We need to find Gansdrags. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let's find him.
Back to work. You have my focus.
Alright.
Return if you have more queries.
Outlanders, this is the realm of the machine. And I am the High Speaker. And who is this? Brinth? I almost forgot I sent you away. I have been busy addressing our greatest problem. The Awakening Machine. What distractions have you brought before me this time, Prince?
These Outlanders crashed on our shores.
I have no time for your misadventures.
High Speaker, the Nerubians.
Enough! Outlanders, you may wander where you will. But when you are done, return from whence you came. The High Speaker has spoken!
Okay. And this will be a good place to stop for the night. And I will see you guys around. Give me a second. Farewell.